About dialogue, so high net 2 TV. Say PADMORE BAFFOUR AGYAPONG at Nasi. On only the latest birthday family, because on only in the book and I focus by education. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're looking very sharp. Colors are very calm.
Thank you, sir.
A very successful week. And then you're trying something like a crabby. Colors not fair at Madrid. President release ne boshe ba kwa share nanka ye nyina ye hwekan se nka onya nanka 2020 ne de awon but say we be inja say ensem ne kan na be din $275 million we release our map you go ahead say ncha afi $45 million hona me no e me kakra wasan the $45 million na ka ho say ongoing projects in your my stack aye yesu ho no ye mfa nye ho adwuma afi e be hwe IGP the secretary are no resigning the post I got contested on the ticket of NDC. What does that brings to us?
Me da sabe dementia for ne omomo ehwe TV suina. Me mfam free $275 million. Amra president kwa ne campaign 2016 I was share sabon ne nipa bebre ne fi say president bana wabe fesika no kwa constituency bia party chairman so monye monfanye bibi. That was the understanding e bi mo enya. Oba bema your thinking is different from say war opposition the way uhunema because okay ebusa Dr. Baumiane na Akufo say scano okofa no way America say the then candidate say we ya budget allocation in ema woman on be yi say scano free 2017 any pa bebi hwe so first year eba 2018 yente ho hwe 2019 na aba na the entire delay and menche enmu kakra once the president promising so say obe set up development authorities or your northern or your middle belt and or your coastal, and in his wisdom the plan was 1 million per constituency. You didn't mean fan constituency in terms of someone Jinam Fine Bibi. Exactly. National. Ghana Funina Adia. And yes, be a Mabesha Bosse MPP for Nam Debe moment to me call MPP chairman. Debbie. Untimin Fagan and Skagina and Van Concoma party chairman said Nefa Bibi. As our politicize the state resources.
Yeah.
And say once I set up these authorities, constituencies now fall under the jurisdiction of authorities, So sanity they discano authorities,
No more C2.
Now constituencies, are assess Sikano
through the authorities.
From authority side, which makes it a perfect design. One, a prevent it, and will be caucus, any the politics, any assessor party for anybody who can design good projects in Yama can go to the authority. So me a citizen, me a sure say I can have a good proposal and go to the coastal authority and say
it wouldn't matter say you're on an NDC or an NPP.
It doesn't matter.
Once you are
there, I can go to Jerry say me a Ghanaian, me what this good proposal. But me feel say me what within this constituency you fall under where you bet me abwa. So no authority to me find there. Say one district one party no say do ko say he na was say do say nape no say do ko na amasa ni manako so. But because this promise was specifically said yeah they kwa ko boa constituencies in adwuma no. Obviously every constituency in Ghana were MP.
True.
Whether MPP or NDC. MPs or now some constituencies are 1-to-1 with district assembly. So you bet me district assembly and constituency a back. For example, your Adenta municipal assembly and your Adenta constituency a 1-to-1. Your Lampantanai Medina constituency and your Lampantanai municipal assembly a 1-to-1. It's almost $1 million a bar per constituency in the bar. Eboa ema constituency no ene municipal no empuntu ekoso idea back or the little information that I have on this is that Jerry Coastal Development Authority CEO on any team they have duly communicated this to all MPs. Sir, President Shebo, say constituency biya obebwa. And then after that, I am privy to the information said there have been meetings with MMDCEs informing them. Yes.
Program.
Because the MMDCs are representative of government, the president, at the local assembly. To prosecute the agenda. And now, MPs, and now, Ekojina, Emir to Abama, whether NDC, whether MPP. Right? And she says, see, a person, you didn't put too bad. Sa assemblies, MPs, they have to be involved in the discussions. Send America, MPP phone and MPP. The modalities are clear now. It is coming to the constituency. The constituencies so MPs it is a way MPR. What you do is that projects bang and a bit media bois aba ama yejumedi akoso. Obviously, and this is what I would do. Say, me I'm the CEO of Coastal Development Authority or the people leading this process. So long as MPs and your development, money will not go to MPs. But obviously, once the MPs went round the whole constituency, the MPs know the challenges and the needs of the constituencies.
True.
So obviously, a sizable chunk of this amount
should go to the MPs.
I will give to the MPs. Because we talk constituencies, a boss on behalf of their government. So
why won't the MP play with the MMDCs to develop? That is the money still given to the MMDC office, and then MP play a role or support them with their.
That is one. The money. If you ask me, the money cannot be given to the MMDC because it is not part of the district assembly fund management. Yeah. This is a separate fund. It's MMDCs.
They have to assess it.
But MMDCs would also have a percentage. Almost bet media say, yes, fee say Haka Cray, yes, you did say MP Echo Rando Huniema, but pay from the assembly, so your fee say, yeah. Me assure, said they will also have that percentage. So, but like I said, once the MPs in Nimsa man, obviously, they have to be encouraged. So that the MPs are lobbying for projects at Eba and Momu Media.
We raise that clash between the MMDCs and the MPs fighting.
And then the party itself. A typical example. I have been there before, so
you can
as I can speak to it.
Yeah.
An MPP chairman or constituency say, bet me I say, I didn't maybe I was a MP leader the way me I'm chairman. I was a party or me I was a because you say 1 million one constituency. But obviously yes you are the chairman. But this is not
chairman for the NPP.
NPP not the chairman for the constituency. So why should you be the one to front one district one constituency $1 million? No. Oh yeah, MPP party. And the MP is representing the entire constituency. The MCE, DCE, Metro Director, Executive are all representing the jurisdiction. And at least, yes. But internally, no, maybe, once party in government, there could be that flexible arrangement also for the party to also have something to work within.
I can see a little bit of sense in that, okay, I have the government's interest more than maybe.
Exactly.
And so when you give it to me, you can trust that I will make sure I execute every plan to the latter. But also that can be quite shaky.
I will 100% go for the option where even about 60 to 80% of this money should go into projects the MPs will present. That's what I say. Because MPs know how much constituencies need now. Okay, campaign. It's constituents say we are this is the time for the MPs to prepare their document and submit to Jerry at the Coastal Development Authority and say, Jerry, me needs our constituency any.
Yeah. Then he will look at it.
1 million, one constituency bar, and near my way, and Boame, I'm a buying Jumedia Yedino Akoso, I'm a Puntu Akoso. About 60 to 80%, it's not bad.
Someone will ask, way back in 2016, and especially you, let me ask you a personal question. Did you really believe that this is doable, is visible?
In 2016, when this promise came, media that me feel say and can you bet me aye, but that me fear was say yen certain modalities in place. Obviously, say about 2016 and 2017, and a president said this year 2017, me mamuska and kebe day. Then I can answer any constituency be among form a team no more manage.
The brutal.
Which I don't know a bit politicized.
Yeah.
And can no bad. I mean, when I was the first vice chairman, I happened to be the fundraising committee chairman in 2016 for the constituency as well. It's obvious because hey, anyway, the boss and but any party seeker.
I see.
A minor a day. A seeker. And he definitely said, oh yeah, Jumana, when she said, Bema, or my money na a Humberto. Now, and yes, sir, oh, quiet. And he said, we are chairman. We are MMDCMC, what that's why I didn't say. When the postal authority no better manson, when the MP manson because manson will one day. The MPs are obviously the faces. One, or the often MP, they are the face of the party. Our constituency, they are the face of the constituency itself, the entire comprising all citizens.
But how about the other political parties? Say your constituency in MPs.
No, this money is not going to only MPP held seats.
Yes.
No.
The orphan seats.
Orphan seats in account. Orphan seats in account.
You share the other side of it. How would this disbursement and this allocation help us as a country? Say your constituency be $1 million. So people can say, now then I buy centrally on Kutani Sikem. Now Odu Wadi Kwano Yamana. Watch it chair move up down. What would be the benefit?
Your structure or your setup is that funds goes into the district assemblies. And then the local assemblies generate internal funds, which they call the IGF, internal generated funds. And no be to Juma and any Eboa constituencies. This assembly common fund so ebro muska kakra e momo de. And no enough. Says cano. And so and yen how our assemblies a struggler to me and so obviously this one is coming to support or push that agenda. President Lokobetime decided, say, okay, let me sit. Okay, Minimsa constituency may be here roads.
Yeah.
Constituency may be here Nsu. A be here dam, a be here way. A GM first can move here.
That's what I'm asking.
But in a decentralized system like Ghana is, government cannot do everything. Sometimes you decentralize resources and then authority and power.
But Mr. Padmore, way back, me too much. 2014, 2013, 2015, we saw government doing everything by itself. Buying the APPR, on President Mahama.
The risk in that, the risk in that, and they say, I buy a BBR, no, I buy a stamp and say BBR, nipa few bin a bayer. That is why Ibrahim became so powerful under NDC.
How?
Because now you are a president. And then the president, NDC for Abani, so obey BBR, and everything was more or less run from the presidency. And Nimiano was given so much resources.
Say, to do so much. Good. To whom much is given, much is expected.
Much is expected. And you see, the downside of that is that you do not distribute resources evenly. Ghana in idea. Say 1 million one constituency no. Say me contractor be a Mrs. School dying. Now say be a me MP be the project I was say I was say you see school dying with her. Me MP no can give me the contract. Maybe I want so constituency. You can lobby your MP or your assembly MMDC, can give you that contract. So resources become evenly distributed. Obi any BBA. But the way ni pa baako for bi no one company scanning in akwa no a baako for no one is it is scanning in akwa this baako for no. At the end, wealth distribution within the nation very poor, very bad. So we say no ebeboa ama resources. are distributed amongst citizens. One good advantage of that, and then it is a national resource could be a few Kwansama,
and then there's some other.
and no, now one way the Dija,
and then we never have
a problem. That is why I also, even as at now, contractors are still struggling because under NDC, almost everything was being done by Ibrahim.
Oh, how?
It is a more big contract to cry. Because it's coming in our corner, no one projects away on Fanway. What is Ibrahim Mahama, Baba said Ghana binding the car?
Also, on the check.
And you might Ibrahim Mama Yen or Ghana High, so no one the only contractor. It's a Bayan Ninica. And young one. Would I know just think about it?
You're just.
And young one.
It's now Mario also because
exactly.
he did quite some big projects.
Contractors had demonstration, obesity 100,000, obesity 1 million, obesity 9 million, obesity 10 million. Ibrahim Mahama was giving fat, huge contracts. It's one of the say trading in a Ibrahim Tinkasa minded the casino on your demonstration. You are media.
You didn't cancel one person. So, no, didn't hold that.
How? It is strange. It is so strange.
It sounds really strange, but the point is, it could also be say, me no more sick be that I into the car fine, own the council fine.
Officer MPP are buying said tissue. Eddie Ibrahim Hamaka. Can the first option be there? You buy on no de GRK. Immediately, I'm basing on Rangutia. I buy
the car. What was the engine free? You have a point. You have a point.
I can't know inside by Mama Bay in the club. I bet me at
Oh,
but it's so strange, sir. Or no, dear, the contract now with the Scadi. I mean, what sort of life are we building for ourselves?
You have a point, Boom. Yeah, I need PADMORE BAFFOUR Japan, I didn't come or yeah, business consultant or so, yeah, NPP, yeah, share $275 million as president. I release it.
Okay, on the 45, no.
40, we have 45 no answer. Now, make sure messages like a crap with the Abdul Basit to say greetings to all. Lazy NDC demo was bogus and has no meaning. Say no to NDC 2020. I am voting for NPP to continue the good work for Mother Ghana. That is coming from Abdul Basit. But one family, I will do a message if we account. Hey, I'm on account in income. You better share $45 million. There was a top up of $45 million for ongoing projects.
Also, any baby na fish in Cascano and Macra.
Okay.
And you know, the 1 million air bano is going to go into projects. I better run it from the last year na year back. The 45 no and the bad this year 45 this year omonje emfanye. So that one is just running. And so if you say oh no abeka na born we pre next year so no where it has started this year with 45 no. As a meno ka say a lot of the assemblies any districts no and constituencies no they've been asked to submit projects at this year a bit me implement which will fall under the 45 now aban. Our land should be within the range of about 500,000 per constituency. And no cost.
What was 2016? I keep asking this question. You'll be into me, Mame, a concrete answer. One of the serious message from the NDC was Oba. Now I can remember very well. I can verbatim quote I said in Kitia. Say urban infrastructure the Oba in this year the Bible went and they ain't some cry. How come just all of a sudden there's a quick U-turn crying for infrastructures?
My memo typical example and me far away from my own constituency in Medina. I will not be surprised about 80% of what my MP and also my MC, if she's also given the opportunity of it, what they will present, about 80% will all be infrastructure. And within that, I am sure about 70% of that 80%, would be on roads. Roads in some NDC, I won't sit here and say, one fat so back. No, I'll be a liar. I won't say who could back. I'll be a liar. Because after all, Medina, you say, roads in Ghana, almost had the crash though it wasn't what we expected, but they did it. The issue is that Senior can say why you see when you are using qualifiers in qualifying some of the words that you want to use. We've seen unprecedented infrastructure development. Or because unprecedented out here, as I say, a BC that chim yes a bit a BC that our main. And it says, oh, my manas are sick as the infrastructure never acquire no way. Now, some no kind of no credit. And I, you've been so sorry because I can't be a book ball a dean say, oh, my no. You're correct, no, and you're no credit. In 2016, there was a project in Medina here. It was in the 2016 budget for road rehabilitation in Medina constituency. 2016 budget was budgeted for. MPP are buying baso 2018 last year. MPP are buying our days project. It says cano mu budget say our 2016 budget came for base says cano and define. That is a new money baby on Kekayano. Our paper so. But man paper so some kwan and oka. And for me, as a president, and maybe for once, I can believe John Mahama on that. Sir, he will want to come back to correct some mistake. Maybe the mistakes, are the mistakes that Otna in the office as an armchair president and then go for big chan trochero. And then in Yaban also me a mistake. So Metna say na Fuseni. Abba, oh, I can't, my judge say, I'm instead of saying why I'm a cock in your parliament. I strongly believe, sir, Mahama Christ within him, said him call for no, failed him. Said him call for no, disappointed him. In fact, he is looking a bad leader in Ghana now because of the people he entrusted power into their hands. Because all these people lied to him. And for him, I think he wants to come back just to make sure, say, he will come and punish those people if they dare want to come around his government again.
But let's link this to a lot of the big shots now saying they don't contest again in parliament. It's just, it's funny because you're touching on feeling, say, a man for yeah. Media na me feel say be like a primaries na course no ho ya obi na because the likes of Babin and stuff. Me, I would like people like Babin to be on the seat till
Matisse obi to say Fifi Kwete kwa ankofa.
Yes, Fifi Kwete just
Matisse,
how many
Kwashiga
ono so ankofa.
There's Kofi Humado and so Matisse ono so ankofa.
Wow.
These are big names.
Yeah, and they were more like,
why would these people stay away from their primaries? Is it a sign or an endorsement that seriously we think John Mahama cannot lead and we don't want to be part of campaign?
Oh.
Or maybe I say me ko primisita me nya time any Mahama echi me pese me committee, but there is no indication that these people want to follow Mahama. There is no indication. There is no indication. Fifi Kwete, maybe I will be surprised, but I know he had issues in the last primaries. And I will not be surprised what he say one call because no more penetration than that. The shock in it, the one coming from Kwashiga. I think Kwashiga is quite new. I think this is in the second term. And for him to decide, say, Onkobiono, and Backben can decide, say, Mako Parliament. How many years? About 28 years or 24 years. Watch it. He will want to opt out. But Backben contested for the presidential candidate of NDC with Mahama. For me, Backben knows John Mahama can never win 2020. So what would be the best position for him to take now? The best decision for him to take now is to now leave Parliament and now start preparing himself, getting closer to NDC4. So that come 2024, he will have that energy, that feel connected with the people. So Backben, it makes sense to me. He's a politician. He's wise.
He's been tactical.
Exactly. So let me now back off and now take the opportunity so I can even tour the whole Ghana, get closer to the people. Because 2020, Mahama will lose. So 2024.
How are you saying that definitely?
You think
sound so definite about it.
Metna can say it is very scary for Ghanaians to go back to John Mahama. And my reasons last week why we should not go back to John Mahama. And Nyema John Mahama as president, demonstrated, say, he is not fit to continue for another 4 years. another candidate in NDC should be given the opportunity, but not John Mahama. Because
they all lost. It was an open thing.
Because
if there was one person who could have beat Mahama to win, I'm sure they would have given the person a nod. But clearly, there was about 95%.
Why do you think John Mahama won and won convincingly? One,
because he was
no. He won. He had the resources, right? Two, the party leadership now more conduct primaries skewed the thing to his favor. To the sense that Sky and my presidential candidates Congress they were telling people this is coming from John Mahama.
Oh, this is a campaign there. I mean,
that's why I'm saying yes, skewed to favor him. Okay, sir, even not a president, 2012, primaries. Kunedu kaso obeko emaniko ye issue yeah so okay Kunedu simen pass maka menwe and we see for
and any funka games
John ahane atamel John Mahama ye de ono nko akogina ballot ne so say monto yes or no. Okay, how many no's are we within NDC by do ono nko akwa NDC for nko endorse no he got over more than 2% of the say said no. Why would NDC4 say no? And so they voted against him. It tells you that there are still elements in NDC who believe that this guy truly is not the one we need. But obviously, the majority, he could influence because he had the resources. Why do you think, sir, MPs now no more parliament? Yes, some 75 MPs because Obaye, he gave them appointments. DCs came out and they supported the mama. Why? Because Obaye, he appointed them. Why would they come out and say you be denied him voting man? So he had that to his favor, not necessarily his competence, not necessarily he can win the election for them. So
you basically see the resignation of all these big shots as a protest against Mahama's leadership.
I 100%, and especially looking at the voter caucuses decision.
Yeah.
What is coming from the voter caucus? Do you remember, say, Omope minority speaker or parliament? It became an issue.
Yeah.
And now Omope said, "Yemfama Afedi." The voter caucus students said, "Say, Yedema Afedi." And then other students said, "The Northern caucus said, Yemfama Haruna."
Yeah.
And then Tawantawa Ebai. And I remember very well, Kwashiga was one person leading the voter caucus. That they felt that NDC have not treated the votarians well.
Well, they said that under Mahama time, the votarians felt they were neglected for...
Not felt, they were. And who says it has changed? Well, and President Kufuor Mishrano, when him say even as at now, the accounts, and specifically, I won't generalize all accounts, but I would say even specifically the Asantes, where President Kufuor came from. You know, as at now, they can't forgive President Kufuor.
Why?
Because if you go to Asante region, they say, President Kufuor neglected the region. And President Kufuor's aim was that, yes, these are my people. I am with them. They will support me. It is perceived voter region is not for us.
Yeah,
let us invest for voter region.
Yeah.
That is why the Biabe can say, Gallup survey always says, maximize your strength, manage your weakness. First, deal with your strength, but satisfy your strength before you want to manage your weakness. And it cost Kufuor, the MPP, not Kufuor per se, because he wasn't going for election.
And that's what I was going to say. It really didn't make any change, because even if you tell the reflection in the voter pattern, it didn't really change the voting pattern from the...
It did. It did. Kufuor won his second term one time.
Yes.
And Osha Niemana Kufuor, during the 2008 election, the expectation was that Kananadu will win one touch.
That's what I'm saying. So that's where I'm picking my...
Why did he not win? Go and look at the first round voting. The vote that came from the stronghold of the MPP.
Oh.
Go and look.
Okay.
Apathy was very strong because they felt to say our own as Kameni has really disappointed us.
So why?
So, well, I won't go and vote for NDC, but I will not go and vote. I will sit at home. That was what happened. And it's the same thing that NDC so by almost a mistake, you know. John Mahama they decided to Santa Ridge don't film because the Obeyachi will be I know more fair. I go such a command and fair.
So, do you think it was an accident? Are we just make us out out of proportion?
He said it
out of context.
Wanka.
And I make
Santa Ridge no. Say Akoko such a command said they cry and yen fair. And official opposition stronghold into Oko Kansama a Beshium. But Akoko no such a command yen fair. A dear son and Akoko no such a voter region. Exactly. And that is why voter region also punished him. And now voter region can confidently tell you, say, the policies and then MPP and the programs NPP they took it is benefiting them the more. We, Tamane 10 regions, you know, we the 2 upper regions in Upper East, Upper West. Now you know, the 4th forest was then central. Then you move to Volta, right? Volta region was the 5th poorest region in Ghana. Jerry Rawlings at Tinakunyaso for how long? He was from Volta region. That's where the NDC have their strongest of votes. At Amios Mahama, how long? From Volta region, where they have a development Nako, but compared to MPP and Akufo, MPP and Akufo-Addo, that's where the policies and programs are Volta region benefited from. Can you compare NDC's performance in Volta region to MPP? But sometimes, then I can say, where they are, I mean, once it is not your stronghold, it's difficult for them to do that turn and come and support you. Which it is here? MPP can decide, say, obe focus 2008, 2 regions in the second round. MPP won Ashanti, MPP won Eastern. 2 regions. NDC won all the 8 regions. But you're second round.
Yeah.
So it tells you, say, MPP and Jumaye, Ashanti, Eastern. Now, Juma well, Central, Westerner. There is no way MPP will ever lose elections in Ghana.
Wow.
And this, when we hear magician to come and tell you, you don't need an angel to come and tell you. And I'm not saying, say, do this at the neglect of the other regions. No. Do your social policies for all. But specifically, when it comes to winning election, strategize and know where you get your vote to remain in power. And some seeming divisions. Our regions are a stronghold. It hurts me.
Well, you have been a vice chairman, really on the ground, grassroots person with the people. And so I think so. We'll comment. I can take them from.
Sure, it hurts me. Regions like Ashanti, Bruanfo, MPP can never cause anything to cause divisions in these 2 regions, because these 2 regions want new election to take you to a second round. As against 8 regions. Who dear gross did these 2 regions? They
must be loyal.
No. You never play with these 2 regions. And then the Central and Western. Swing.
Yeah, they swing.
Greater Accra or no, I am no cosmopolitan. Which means swing. You take it as 50-50. Take guitar as 50-50. BBA Timisi. Based on your performance and how your opponent will do their propaganda very well. But Central, Western, they want to see development.
Yeah, they swing.
Yeah, so if they see the development, it goes like
G.
So MPs now here because of the MP, they all move like G. That is Central Western for you. So MPP knows how to remain in power for decades.
Let me ask you a
and they need to do what will take them there.
From a net 250, 75 a year, others have started saying, say, one shot, and people twice say they will stay in power for long.
Obiape development. There is no way. And that is why when you have a president, Nigeria, and say, I don't want to depend so much on development partners. Because then you develop your country. Dan say better no be briska, no be akotena baby no adi, no be generate, nyusu, fanye the bit.
And I know that recently President preaching, or say we must take charge of our destiny.
Exactly.
And that is to African presidents and Africans as well.
Exactly.
I foresee this Ghana Beyond Aid becoming Africa Beyond Aid. And I think if from the very first speech to date, African leaders, he charges them to take control.
And we can do it. I mean, Africa cannot. My example.
Utu oil, crude oil. No one refine out the car, but check or refine. How are you taking charge?
Now, African trade, the hub is coming to Ghana. So if you say, all the countries in Africa, about 52, 53 countries now, or 54, around that figure. It's any refinery in any of these African countries. South Africa ni refinery, Morocco ni bi, Algeria ni bi, Libya any refinery. And Africa, none of our countries any refinery. Ghana will say, yent na ha emma yemetu oye wa ha ni emfa Atlantic ni nko US. Enko refinery san fa emet. And the say Africa ebi o ye de be kwa koma ye African brother because ono so nyes Ghana be stay within the continent. That is why this thing is very important and we need to applaud the president for lobbying so hard to bring it here. And these are some of the things that the Western, they are afraid that anytime a BBD Africa be together, no, they're in trouble. Oko US, koshe hawa, omo preserve omo forest. Yeah. How are India, omo boho bay, how are omo dear India to reclaim lands. Now baha ni ya be trendy, ni a ship in the name of timber. Come on. You see, that is the Obi Kachem say USA now. Yeah. Ope US nyina. Yanka say ship bia entubio. Plane entubio. Car bia anko baby biom. The USA internally with the oil they have internally they can survive for years.
It was predicted for 40 years. But
why are they still chasing oil outside?
Because they saved them.
Because we don't all prepare the dash for nay. Why can't we do same? But yeah, because you're fair developing, BBA near Tony and Jiska, near Tony and Jiska.
But do you think we can get to that point where we will be at Africa beyond aid, where we will not seek aid from
in development? In development, you always don't have to reinvent the wheel. Who reinvent here? You are wasting your time. Right? For me, in Ghana, yes, say Skawo Ghana. And today, I can say maybe I might not get the opportunity one day to be at a higher decision-making level in Ghana when it comes to resources. But if I ever had that opportunity, we all know that Ghana is very rich. Wow. Well, for example, we do a lot of things, expenditure. Yeah. From where my professional background comes from, you just do this to it.
Cross it to the red line.
Ministries need an phone budget. This is assembly they go phone budget.
But that's how much make money to their pockets.
Not sure how much is going to capacity building, seminars,
That
is why I'm telling you, if I am there, some of these things. Well, I work in an NGO, right? The Benin himself who took on baby NGO for the call about GPDM no one. Would you believe that the NGO I work for, right? Sir, you are not giving money as per diem. Baby, you are giving money for your hotel. You give accountable interest. So over that hotel, what the hotel receipt, whatever you spend, what the officer, I will enjoy just traveling. That is the problem in Ghana. So be sorry, I know to now we
salary.
But say USA. There's a US embassy, Ghana embassy in US.
Yes, normal host too.
Baby, I make arrangements now. So hotel now, conference hotel. When I embassy go and pay.
We will save $40,000.
We will save a lot of money.
Yabeka IGP boy resigns for NDC MP. But I mean, kind of messages quickly near FNV. Where Abdul Basit, MC Makai, and these are comments also coming. A lot. Abankwa Grace, good morning, gentlemen. I am watching you live from Italy. Good work. And Sango Junior. Hello, Abidi. I'm watching you live from Saudi Arabia. And then I have Dr. Abidi Kwada. So now that the Attorney General has made it clear that women's machines are unsafe for public, I want the politicians to stand aside and let we, the public, buy it. Hey, wait, what can some?
If the public have the
then make sure you have a keen eye on the processes, because there's a process you have to go through. Get touchy and look quickly. I think you have just 4 minutes.
Abedi, now on this issue of the IGP name, executive secretary, pretend to say me MPP into maybe Kasano so much on the MPP side. Well, the gentleman is a service personnel.
Yeah.
We all know, sir, the IGP is not an MPP appointee.
Yeah.
So like the government appointed IGP, but the IGP is not appointed because of the MPP. And the MPP for Nibia, Omo looking from the point say, and they appointed IGP and then the deputy. Are you saying say the IGP is an MPP?
No.
Mama, I am politicize it. And I'm going to say, so why is the MPP crying? As if say IGP no, MPP ni, and then they say,
but such a sensitive position.
Good, meba. Dear, me condemn me papa we no, or no am wana, or no expose ne hono. Is an officer at that level to resign and go and contest on a party ticket, then it tells me say the guy when he was there, he was a politicized figure, but not the IGP. It's moment who said, and IGP no, yes, or MPP ninti. IGP is not an MPP position, but where I agree is that for an IGP to work with an officer at that level who was a die-hard party
yeah. I mean, to get to this point, you certainly will have to be a die-hard.
Because, sir, on your card-bearing member, on your die-hard, you can't just resign and contest.
Yeah, true.
It means you're paying your dues, you've been active in the party now contesting.
Requirements are a bit high, though.
That is where I have an issue, sir. If within the police forces, they are encouraging their leadership to hold party cards, to do party politics, is that what they are doing in the police force? That is where I will hold the IGP. Is that what he's doing in the police force? That his leadership belong to political parties with card-bearing, as card-bearing members?
Well, maybe it was on the wrong side of him. It was on the blind side. So
I don't want to go say be our MPP or anything. What I want to do is now the police force, the executive, a conduit for people to go and hide. I mean,
and build their political career. Anyway, let you see any PADMORE AGYAPONG anything come or business consultant said you can also use mama NGO a boa unibi any apparent any human but or NPP needs you didn't come share abai and our president and other than Kufado word. But to me, after fulfilling the promise back to Pana anka humpa yet be see yes, also Ashe IGP, no sense. Ashe developing across Africa and Ashe. Yapaya and see a president has released $45 million. Say and top up the infrastructures. Ashe connection between and know how it will aid Ghana's development. After president charge after African presidents, the Africans. So we should take our destiny into our own hands. Yasha says, and no sano, is it going to push Ghana beyond aid into Africa beyond aid? If so, Yasha said, so other African countries. Are they really ready to go with this flow? Your friend will be the name show near the dialogue. And next Monday, Yasha say, Ochina, you better another fresh, brand new edition. But you make your way from afar with the national agenda. Yamin Shrao and Yamin Ghana.